Welcome to Cup of Joe, this time literally with Joe. I wanted to do something different and really tell you guys about who I am. I've been interviewing Clifton businesses, which I love doing because I get to know the people behind these businesses and their stories. But you guys don't know who I am. Most of you probably do. I've been in Clifton my whole life. I was born and raised in Clifton. I've been here since 1982. I lived on Clinton Avenue, which is right by Weaselbrook Park, right around the corner from Swizzlestick. My parents still live in the house that I was born in. I live in the Lakeview section now on Trenton Avenue in Clifton. My office is on Colfax Avenue in Clifton. As many of you know, I'm a realtor. That's not what this is about today. This is just about getting to know the person and why I wanted to do Cup of Joe in the first place. I'm affiliated with quite a few organizations in Clifton, Knights of Columbus, Regina Monday, the Beautification Committee, the Action Clifton Committee. And I'm trying to get more and more involved with more stuff because I care about this town and I don't typically like the direction it's gone in. I know there's certain sections of Clifton that really need to be built up, and hopefully I can help do that. I love Clifton. I love New Jersey. New Jersey is an amazing place. Clifton is an amazing place because we can go anywhere we want at any time, and it's open. Most diners are open 24/7. Maybe not since after the pandemic, but there's still a few you can go to at any time. We are located within everything. I can get to the beach. I can get to Atlantic City. It's a wonderful location. Um, why did I start doing this? So, the local businesses that I've been interviewing, I actually go into and I talk to the people before I even offer them, would you like to be on Cup of Joe? I know it's not a viral thing, but it's something the community has really responded to. It's nice knowing where the people come from who are in our town and their backstory. The most powerful backstory I've heard so far was Roma's. I mean, what Berserko was through, where he was a cancer survivor, when they told him, listen, there's nothing we could do for you anymore. But he went and he changed his diet, he changed his lifestyle, and guess what? He got himself into remission. Love of Grub, Tracy, she cares so much about the community. Margaret over in Botany Village, what she has done for Botany Village is absolutely amazing. Kim Castellano with the Power of One, who is primarily focused in Clifton. Clifton is their priority. I love that, and I love being affiliated with them, and I try to do as much as I can for the town. Talk about me again. My parents, Joseph and Louise Sieno. My father, Joe, was a male person, I should say, for 43 years. He actually has a plaque in his house that says he walked over, I think it's 2 million miles in his career. My mother was a hairdresser. She worked out of the house most of the time, and I remember those Saturday mornings, all the ladies coming in, and I would help take curlers out of the hair and everything. My sister Catherine is a medical transcriptionist, and my sister Deanna works with children. I, we're all very community oriented, and that's how I've always been, and that's why I would like to continue doing Cup of Joe, and it's not always going to be Clifton. It's primarily going to be businesses that I feel offer something back to the community. So, as I was saying before, a few of the businesses that I've walked into, I've walked out of saying, I like the businesses, but they're not the people that I would typically do this for because they're very money oriented, which I make sense. But if you're not giving back to the community in some way, I find it hard to put you on this, which is all about the community. My wife, Ricky DeMaria, we got married August 13th, 2021. The wedding was pushed because of the pandemic, and it was an amazing time. I've been with my wife for quite a while, and very happy. She owns the company that I work for, JK Realty, and together we're a team here. We have other people that work here part time, but her and I really run the show. It's great working with her every day because I learn a lot from her. But I don't know if you guys know my wife, Ricky, but she's just an amazing person. Animals, many animals. I have 2 dogs, 4 cats, rescues. I'm a big rescuer. If it were up to me, I'd have 100 cats and dogs in my house. I can't get enough. And when I get a bigger house, I will more than likely have more animals, as much as my wife hates to hear that because we already have so many. I see an animal out in the cold, and I have to do something. It just seems unfair, but I've always had a real heart for animals. I find it hard to work with animals because it's hard for me to see an animal suffer, or if we can't find an animal home, I'm that guy that's like, okay, I'll take it, and I just can't keep doing that. If anybody in Clifton ever needs anything or has any questions, please just reach out to me. I know a lot about the town. I know a lot about the history of the town, which is absolutely amazing. And I'd love to sit down and have a conversation with you about that at any time. I'm always here. I'm always a phone call away, even just for a chat. But this is who I am. I am, as I said, born and raised in Clifton. I have been here my whole life. My ethnicity, Italian with a little Polish and Russian. My grandparents, Salvatore and Rose Ciano, were Italian. And then my grandmother, Mamie, also Italian. But then I had my grandfather, Tony Bibick, who my grandfather, Tony, and my uncle Bill used to own B&B Meat Market. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was their thing. I remember going into the deli, they would slice me little thin slices of bologna. But my grandfather was Polish and Russian, so I'm 75% Italian. 25% of me is Polish and Russian. Had to fix the collar. Other than that, there's not much more to know about me. I'm very family oriented. I love animals. I love going out. I love doing karaoke. I love hanging out with my friends. I love meeting people in the community. And that's one of the greatest things I've noticed about going out to all these local bars and restaurants is I'm constantly meeting new people and making new friends. And that's what life is about. I enjoy my job, but work is work. And you can't take this with you. What I would like to take with me is saying, hey, this guy did a lot for the community. That's how we're going to remember me, right? Many, many years down the road. But that's where I like to see myself going. I want to get more active as much as I can, just helping Clifton grow and get back to what it once was. I remember when I was a kid going on Main Avenue, and I would go to the theater on Main Avenue. And then I go across the street to the 5 and 10. And then there was the record store right next door to it. And then there was the main Clifton Diner, the Lexington Diner, which is still there, now the Pancake House. But I remember going to all this stuff as a kid, and then you see it, and now it's Walgreens, which is great. We have a Walgreens, but I obviously miss the theater. I think a lot of us do. That's me in a nutshell. I wanted to take this time to go over my story, and that's what it is. Background, I had a lot of jobs, primarily marketing, finance, little wealth management. But I'm here and I'm loving what I do and I'm loving to get to know all of you. And thank you so much for watching my videos and commenting and pulling me out when we're in public and saying, hey, I love what you're doing. Next week, we'll have another business. This week, I thought it was important for you guys to get to know me. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great day.